Did you know that public health is the brainchild of the globalist Carnegie and Rockefeller Foundations? This short video will educate you how. Importantly, today, public health definitively controls both universal and private medicine. In 1905, Andrew Carnegie created the Carnegie Foundation for the Advancement of Teaching to reform education, which was accepted by U.S. Congress in 1906. The Carnegie Foundation created the Flexner Report to reform medicine education in the United States and Canada, which became the basis of global public health policy today. Abraham Flexner's report of 1910 stated, all medicine schools and hospitals should copy the John Hopkins model based on pharmaceutical, allopathic, disease-based medicine, which they called the scientific model, as the gold standard. Flexner did not recommend traditional, alternative, preventative, and health-based medicines such as naturopathy, homeopathy, electromagnetic therapy, and chiropractics, which were taught at most universities and colleges at the time as scientific, and most hospitals practiced them. Many natural remedies were sold at druggist shops at the time as proven scientific cures. Flexner listed all the natural medicine as non-scientific, charlatanism, and quackery, which competed with his recommendations of vaccines and biochemical medicines as the John Hopkins gold standard. The Flexner Report was accepted by the government and caused more than 80% of proprietary hospitals, health centers, and universities to collapse in the United States in the next 2 decades after its release. Further, to help shut them down, Flexner accused the establishments as being not sanitary enough, forcing them to be shut down by government agents. Importantly, the Flexner Report also recommended that his new scientific method be taught by government-approved professors employed at universities and colleges as a means of production, and the research would be owned by the government as intellectual property and controlled and regulated, kind of like a police state. Further, the Rockefeller Foundation would fund only the universities, colleges, and hospitals which followed the Flexner model recommendations by the Rockefeller General Education Boards. Schools each set up education boards to reflect the model and sent agents out into the rural communities all across North America to enforce the rules. In 1910, the same year the Flexner Report was established, the U.S. Senate approved Bill 6888 to recognize the Rockefeller Foundation's mission to expand public health agendas into the United States and foreign countries. Importantly, Rockefeller and Gates were the primary chairs of the Rockefeller Foundation. In 1919, the Rockefeller Foundation also created a division of medical education administered by the International Health Division of the Rockefellers as a globalist coalition to fund other countries using the same model based on the Flexner Report to imitate the John Hopkins University. The same hospital that today claims hydroxychloroquine and ivermectin are not proven, therefore cannot be used, but yet recommends experimental medicines which are unproven, such as the COVID vaccine, in cahoots with international organizations which the Rockefeller Foundation funds, from the CDC, NIH, World Health Organization, World Economic Forum, and United Nations, let alone all the universities. Importantly, the World Health Organization, National Science Division, and National Institute of Health are modeled on the Rockefeller International Health Division. Plus, the Rockefeller Foundation was involved in founding the United Nations in 1948 to continue their globalist agenda, and have created a new COVID platform called the COVID Accelerator to expand across the world influencing public health policymakers and researchers and legislators, starting with rural America. The Flexner Report marked the beginning of private healthcare and universal healthcare, both being controlled by globalist pharmaceutical cartels in America, Canada, and around the world today. What do you think? Please comment below.